Alright, a real quick guide on killing sea monsters. First, display settings. You want to have high quality stuff so you can enable faraway objects, faraway NPCs. I don't know which one does the better distance for seeing them, but you want that stuff on, so I use very high for sea monsters only. You also want use mouse movement on, so turn that on as well. Second thing, stuff to bring with you. You want a lot of ship repair material. I usually take like 300. I put some in the bank over in Margoria as well in case I run out. Origin of Wind, you need this as well. You're going to be using that on cooldown every time. Bring a map or two so you can map to Margoria. You can also kill yourself, but I don't do that, whatever. And optional, but yeah, I recommend making the compass. It costs you like 4 million, something around that. And yeah, it makes life a bit easier. Just do it, at least until you get used to what you're doing. Next thing, weight limit's important, so you need to max your weight limit as much as you can. Accessory set you can buy in Calphion. It's like, it's all the accessory slots apart from belt, and then in belt you can, whatever. You can go golden coral if you want, or something cheaper. And then for armor, use like Hercules set with gems in is the best. There's loads of different weight limit gems you can get. A lot of them are expensive, like Cobbliness and stuff, but whatever, you need to get as high a weight limit as you can. Trading outfit is an alternative if you have a decent one. And then you got food, alchemy stone. You can use drafts as well. Okay, so that stuff's done. The only move you really need to understand is how to ram from standstill. So the key combination for doing this is holding down T and then pressing W and Q. And then you'll do a ram from stationary. So hold down T, press W, Q. Just like that, dead easy. Okay, so when you're killing the monsters, what you want to be doing after you do a stationary ram is, if you're using the ram to dodge attacks, which you're going to be doing half the time, you need to learn how to do mouse movement and turn your ram 180 degrees so that you're facing the direction you came. So the way you do it is, once you start the ram, you keep your cursor like near the front of the boat, and the boat will lock onto the cursor, and then you need to move smoothly, not too fast, not too jerky, otherwise you like drop the lock and you'll be able to turn all the way. If you have problems with this, you'll need to lower your mouse DPI or figure it out, because it's pretty important. So anyway, this is what it looks like. When you're not super bad like me, because you could see I lost it like 3 times there, which is, yeah, pretty bad. But whatever, the point is you need to be able to turn it 180. You can do it a lot smoother than that. People tell me they have problems with it, I don't know. For me, I fail it maybe 1 in 10. I would fail to turn 180. It's pretty easy. So anyway, I'll show a clip of what you do in the fight. Alright, so one more tip. When you're sailing looking for monsters in the sea, make sure you've got the camera lock button bound. It's like middle mouse button. So you can just sail in a straight line while like looking left and right without slowing down and turning. Okay, so the candy's over here. The way you want to start the fight is just to get it to come and attack you. When you get close enough, it's going to automatically aggro. If you try and start by ramming it or something, it just goes wrong. You can't get a good ram off or anything. Just let it come and attack you, and you can dodge the first attack and then do the normal pattern, which I'll show you. So it's aggroed now. Like, it always aggroes quite a long way away. So charge and turn. And then you want to just charge to follow, mouse click on it so it locks on and you don't have to aim or anything. Then you charge away when it turns to attack you, and you 180 and you end up behind it again, and you just repeat this process over and over. Sometimes you get to charge it more than once. Okay, I've messed this up slightly. So I'm going to try turning, but I'm pretty late here. Might have a struggle for the next attack. Yeah, so if you mess this up like me, just like wait for it to come and attack you, like at the start, and then just it kind of resets. If you try and chase it and stuff, it just gets in a bit of a mess. So I'm just going to do what I did at the start, wait for it to attack, and just turn, start again. If you're doing this method like the 180 each time, the sea monster doesn't really get pushed away since you're like just going back and forth with it. So you don't really run into the problem of it disappearing or resetting. Yeah, so I think this method's like the best, honestly, as long as you can do the mouse turning. So I'm a bit late on the charge there, so I'll take some damage, but it's okay. Alright, I'll tell you what loot I got. Oh, I got the 100 mil, actually. On my alt count, can't show you, but I did. Alright, that's it. So, TWQ, that's all you need to know.